This is where the fun begins.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my final part of this 48-hour charity stream. We are supporting Fairy Bricks, a organization that gives our donations and stuff, gives free Lego to kids in hospitals or sick kids in hospitals, stuff like that, to give them a better, more fun time there. Also, we will, of course, be handing the stream after I'm done over to Brick Dynasty, which is one of the co-owners of this event with Kuhan and Luke. So, I will put his chat. I'll put his link in the chat, and it's also in the description for when you want to go, if you want to go over there after this. So yeah, welcome everybody. I hope you all are doing very well tonight, and I've got another for the charity stream. I've got another Ninjago set. This is the Dragonian Stone Village set right here. Hey, I'm having problems. That's fine, Mayo. I don't think I sent the link out. I can send it to you and see if you get it. Alright. Hey, Liam, how are you doing today? Alright, so we are going to be building this pretty cool Ninjago set. I got this over the holidays, so most of my Ninjago sets I got over the holidays this year. Let me see. Good to hear it. I'm trying to find Zane's armor piece. I can't. Oh, there it is. And his head. Okay, then it's over here. Oh, he has one of the translucent blades, or the pearlescent blades here, which is pretty awesome to see. Because for this wave of Ninjago, those were the new elements, was the prismatic blades, so that's pretty cool. I'll show Zane off here in a minute. I just have to get this sword in his hand. Sometimes they're a little difficult. There we go. Hey, everybody. But yeah, see, Zane's got this cool, like, translucent, prismatic blade. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, there's Zane. Hi. Hey, Vicky, how are you doing? That's pretty cool. Yes, it is. Ninjago has introduced a lot of cool little elements and pieces, so you'll see a lot of interesting things, especially I think in this set as well as you're watching. That there's a lot of interesting, cool pieces. I'm trying to find, if anyone's a Ninjago fan, then you might recognize a few things in this set. I'm trying to find that armor piece. I don't know where it is. I guess it's supposed to be green. Is it supposed to be? Or is that black? It looks black, but it might be green. Yeah, Memphis had a really good show. It was really good. Memphis is surprisingly, I have never built one Ninjago set. Though that's okay. I just got back into it. I just got back into Ninjago. I started doing my rewatch, and I was like, man, this show's actually very good. It's a very good show. And there's a lot of stuff in it where I know people are like, well, it's a kids show. Honestly, Ninjago is really good. It's pretty, and there's some kind of adult humor in there if you know what they're talking about. So it's kind of funny to see with a Lego show. Oh, there it is. I finally found the armor. There are so many. Oh, okay. There we go, Mayo.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I can log into my close friends account on Instagram, but it's not letting me log into my main.
That's weird.
It is. So what I had to do is I had to go to the Instagram app on my phone and manually type out the invite into my search bar.
Wow.
Yeah, Instagram needs to fix that ASAP. Anyway, it's good to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you.
So you're still building the set that you were building yesterday?
Oh no, this is a new set.
So which set is it this time? Because the title still says set 7814. Oh no, that was 781. So that was 71818. This is 71841. Okay, yeah, this is a different set.
Yeah, this is the Dragonian Stone Village. But yeah, it's no, Memphis. I completely agree with you though. There are so many themes you get overwhelmed by them. Like there's other themes other than Ninjago I really like. So it's like I completely get that feeling with Lego. It's just like there's so much sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah, that's why I try to. That's why I don't feel the pressure to collect every set from specific themes.
Yeah, I don't collect every like set either. I only do what I really like or what I think is cool. Because if I was going to try and get everything, that's pretty impossible. So.
Yeah, hope you had a good stream on Instagram. And Memphis, I was the person who streamed on YouTube before you, so hopefully some of my viewers found their way into your chat.
Yeah. The best thing to see is that like even on here we got a few viewers from Memphis's, so that was really great to see.
Anyway, I'm just putting out an Instagram story to tell people that we're here.
Oh, alrighty.
Yeah, because we had a good time yesterday. So what do we want to talk about today?
Ooh, I mean, me and Sky on B and C earlier were talking about a few things. So
yeah, I was asleep during that, and so I'm just glad that you streamed at a convenient time for me yesterday.
Yeah, we were enjoying doing those sets and things. I mean, we did the Shock Trooper mech, not the best set in the world, but it's alright. Because we pinned the charity in the I thought I already did pin it. It should be pinned already. I pinned it like right before I started, so it should be there.
Let me go to the chat and confirm it.
Okay, because I did. I can check on mine again too, just to make sure.
Yeah, on the Building and Chatting podcast, I see that it's pinned. It might not be pinned on your own channel. And now you're a black screen.
For me, I'm seeing as pins. So if I'm sorry if it's not. But yeah.
Anyway, hope everyone's had a good day. Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. And Bounty's gone, now he's back.
Yeah, I was trying to figure there we go. But yeah. Yeah, I agree. Hope everyone has had a good weekend and has been enjoying the 48-hour stream, because this has been a long nice few days of streaming. Trying to put this sword in this dude's hands. There we go. A tight fit. Alrighty. Throw the figures back there. I saw a little of it, but what were you doing today on yours, Mayo?
I finished I was building bag 4 and 5 of the Friends Apartments and Shop set. So those who actually watched my stream would have seen me putting all that together.
Yeah, I know you've been doing that the past few days and past week and so. Because I've seen your other. I didn't pop on for too long tonight.
Yeah.
On everybody.
And those who are subscribed to me have been slowly seeing that come together.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I always have fun with the chat. They always have fun things to say.
That's my favorite part too. The chat's always awesome.
Yeah. So you've been doing a lot of Ninjago stuff lately.
Well, yes. For the charity stream, yeah. This is for them right now. This is the first Ninjago we've done since the Old Town was for these charity streams. So
yeah, well, all those 3 sets is a lot considering that you mainly build Star Wars.
Yeah, I've always said on this though, with me, personally, Sky is more of the only Star Wars person. I do like to branch out here and there, and
yeah, because I can see the Shire over there. I can see some Batman brickheads or something. I can see the One Piece sets.
Yeah, I like a little variety here and there, and especially when I know we've talked about this a few times as well, Mayo. When you have something like the smart bricks, which I'm not getting at all, and where that's going to be a very slow month for Star Wars, it's good to have something else to do.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I'm not very excited for Star Wars in March. But yeah. But this set right here only has 2 bags, so we'll probably be done with it pretty soon. Is there anything you're interested in lately, Mayo, with LEGO, or anything else?
Well, some people kept on asking me if I saw the leaked pictures for the Snoopy set.
Yes, I did tonight. Right before I went live, I saw those pictures.
Yeah, I saw it on someone's Instagram story. I'm not interested in the peanuts personally.
Yeah, I think I'll get it at some point. I don't know if I get it day one. Only reason is because they're saying that Minas Tirith comes out the same day, so that would be an expensive Lego time. Because the Snoopy's 90, and then Minas Tirith is supposed to be 600 to 650, so it's like $700 right there. And I don't think I can do that. So, but I think it looks nice. Yes, Liam, it did come out better than expected. 3 Davis is here, and he says he wanted to stop by and say hi, but he's got to go to bed because it's like completely understandable.
Yeah,
we'll talk to
but
you.
Overall, of all of well, that's just the ones that I've heard people talking about today. But overall, for the next for 3 weeks' time, I'm most looking forward to the Icons Michael Schumacher Formula One Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know if I told you guys, but you know the ramp set from the soapbox races.
Yeah.
Well, I finally found that on sale, so I bought 2.
Yeah, that's a cool set too.
So yeah. I'm going to try and make a bridge out of that eventually.
That's cool.
And so because I bought 2 of that, I'm going to see if I can try to piece together some of the soapboxes from other sets, because they made those 2 packs, but there are cars from those 2 packs that I don't care about, but others that I do care about. So I want to see if I can piece them together without buying the actual set, because I now have 2 spare chassis. Hey, Rabia Mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice to have. So I want to experiment with that, and it'll be interesting to do some racing with that eventually. Kind of like when stunts were still available and people were doing fun stuff with that.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, because I want to test out some of the aerodynamics, etc. Because not all races are created equally.
Yeah.
Some have extra ground clearance. Some have more aerodynamic fronts. It's kind of like how not all of the ninjas have the same powers.
Yeah.
Which is why they work as a team.
What? Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but I know for sure in the next few weeks I'm getting the Sauron helmet from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you have the one ring to rule them all, so you're really hyped for that.
Yeah, I am hyped for Sauron because it's good. It's a good set, but also it includes the minifigure. So
yeah, I have the need for speed, which is why I'm hyped for the Michael Schumacher set. And now that means I don't have to buy the original on Bricklink.
Yeah, I've seen people talk about that set.
Yeah, all the Formula One fans, because it's the next in line in the series. And I think Lego's got me by the balls. I'm going to collect all those cars now.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for that in a way that you might have been, with that Sky might have been a sucker for the helmets.
Yeah, I'll admit, besides the biggest one, that's how they got me with One Piece. I gotta admit, they like besides the biggest set, because I just couldn't get it with the other ones at the time. Every other set that I bought, because it's like I was happy they made them, but also they came out so good. Like they were actually great sets. So it's that was one thing I was like, I want to support that. And I didn't buy any Star Wars sets in August last year. I got one, but yeah.
And then going back to previous sets, you were glad that you got those, and now I'm on the lookout for whenever the Speed Champions Lightning McQueen goes on sale. Hey, Sky.
Hello. How's everybody going?
Actually, Maya,
do you have the Lightning McQueen? Yes, you do.
I'm planning to do it on BNC soon when we can, when we have an available spot. And
well, you know what? Well, you know what we could do is whenever I find that set on sale for less than $30 Australian, maybe I could buy it and we could build it together on the podcast.
Yeah, that could work.
It's a good idea.
Because I'm sure
complain about Lego Star Wars.
I'm sure, like a lot of us, you've got a reasonably sized backlog.
I got a pretty good backlog right now. Skyrim can tell you.
How about your backlog, Sky?
No, actually, I just finished all my sets. The Shock Trooper mech was my last one.
Oh, really?
Not counting, GWPs. I got a pretty good collection of those going, but I ain't planning on building any of those anytime soon or ever. So,
yeah, I'm holding out something special for my gift with purchases.
So I like to basically get the whole wave and then build it, record them, and then just schedule them. So I have shorts planned for the rest of this month and going into like the middle of next month.
Nice. So so since you got here, how has it been since we did the show yesterday? And also I don't know what happened, if there was any juicy conversations on the podcast earlier.
Pretty good. We had 2 streams today. We did the Shock Trooper mech and then the Penguins and Love GWP. So we were calling it the hate and love stream because, we hate the Shock Trooper mech, but it was fun. We had fun building it, complaining about it, all that fun jazz. That stream did very well. It has a little over 130 views, I think. So great success.
Yeah. I woke up 3 hours ago and all I've had is water.
You've been busy with the streams, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight, so I might just hold out until dinner in a couple hours.
Just go on like a fast. Yeah.
Well, I can go a while when I wake up without eating anything and just survive on water. Because if water has a density of 1, and if water can make you feel full, that's why people call fast food empty calories, because water is full and fast food isn't.
Back in my day, fast food was fast, cheap, and easy or quick. Now it's slow, it's expensive, doesn't taste good anymore.
Yeah. And so if anyone else is trying to lose weight and you ever need to satisfy hunger, try drinking water. You might feel good about yourself.
Drinking
'Cause
water
there's
is
a lot
like
of-
literally the answer to everything.
Well, yeah, because not only does drinking water make you feel full, but it makes you hydrated, and there's a surprising amount of people who don't get their half a gallon a day.
Yeah, it gives you energy and clairvoyance and all that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people that drink like Monster or coffee or whatever, it's like that stuff is crap, is like dehydrating and really bad for you. So if you already don't drink water, last thing you should do is drink sodas or Monsters or energy drinks or any of that crap.
Yeah,
Drink
that's
water.
why
I love water.
that's why I don't try to drink my Mountain Dew or my Pepsi Max until 8 hours into my day.
That's smart. Yeah.
Because what's the point of having a pick me up in the morning if you've still got sufficient energy after you just wake up? It's more economical to get caffeine into your system halfway through your day, because people who get caffeine in at the start of the day, they still end up sleeping for 8 hours.
It's a good logic. I never really thought about that because I drink coffee in the morning when I have work. So, how's it going, Owen Bricks? He says, hello, Bounty and Sky and Mayo. Hello, Mayo.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I'm running up and down social media in the background.
Nice. How did the charity stream go for you today, Mayo? Or yesterday? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think all of my viewers, my viewers who could donate, they had already donated throughout the stream. We're raised over $1,000 now.
That's awesome. Congratulations, everybody. Give the potato a shout out. Hi, potato.
Yeah, people can still give to the charity, and if you want
let's
to,
go for 2,000 people. No, I mean, why not, right?
But the charity hit it, or the fundraiser hit its goal, and that's very good to see. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
But if you all want to, if you haven't donated and want to, that'd be good as well.
Right now, it's at $1,210.
Well, when I was on Memphis, I saw that it was 1,150. So it's risen a little bit since she.
What Lego sets are they gonna buy for the kids in the hospitals? Okay. Or is that like kind of like a TBD kind of thing? Like they don't know. Guess nobody knows.
Silence.
Because I swear, if it's a mech, I feel sorry for those kids.
Oh, you're asking what this set is?
Yeah, like what sets are they going to buy for the kids?
Well, I don't know what Fairy Bricks buy. All I know is that I guess they try to make. I guess they try to put smiles on kids' faces when they're at their lowest point.
Yeah. So don't buy them a mech.
We like to joke about none for the kids when we're doing our homes. Well, charities like that is all for the kids.
Yes. Gotta give them something to look forward to, and
because when you're going to Target to the Pokemon vending machine, that is none for the kids. That's why people end up fighting each other in the parking lot afterwards.
Yeah. Scalpers are sick, I'll be honest with you. Like, I complain about scalpers all the time here on BNC, but it's like, or I guess this isn't BNC, but it's the channel. But I complain about scalpers all the time. It's like they tick me off because they ruin the fun for everybody.
Well, Bounty is streaming from the podcast and his own channel.
Forced to have it. But yeah, so.
Yeah. Well, and those Pokemon scalpers are probably the reason why the Lego Pokemon sets have already sold out.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about that earlier. I was like, scalpers love to hit Pokemon. So it's like, you know that they're going to hit the Lego Pokemon just as hard. And I think they did because, all the pre-orders for that set with the GWP is sold out like instantly. And so people are upset about that. And it's like, well, what did you expect?
Yeah.
kind of like to me, like, yeah, I could have saw that coming, but maybe Lego didn't produce enough. I don't know how many of the GWPs they make. Maybe it depends on what the set is and if it's licensed or not. So I'm like, if they only made like 1,000, probably more than that, maybe like 10,000, it's like, yeah, that makes sense that it sold out. But if they had like 50,000 or something, that's kind of shocking. I don't know how many they make though. I don't know if they announced that or if anybody knows.
I think it was around 50,000 for Pokemon.
And it sold out. That's insane. Because it was a $650 pre-order, right? Or
Yeah.
was it for any Pokemon?
No, it was the only set you got it with was the $650 one.
Dang. Lego Pokemon's probably going to be up there in the list of like, hey, this was our most profitable theme this year. Might beat Star Wars, probably not. But if you're comparing that to the Smart Play sets, then yeah. Ain't nobody
Lego
care about those Smart Play.
Pokemon will outsell the Smart Bricks. That's all.
Well, isn't Pokemon gonna have Smart Play sets too? So
yes, it will.
garbage. No, thank you. I will save my money for other stupid things.
Yeah, other stupid things like spending $10,000 on Star Wars.
Just not the Smart Play. Yeah.
I
I mean, someday I'll get them, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not against the idea of getting them. I'm just not getting them day one. And
Yeah.
even if I do end up getting like one day one, I'm not doing any shorts with them because I don't use audio with my shorts. I turn it all off, and then have music playing. So it's like even if I did something with the Smart Play, it'd literally just be flickering lights. So it's like that's stupid. I'm not wasting my time with that.
And honestly, I wouldn't even try to attempt doing shorts again until after my charity stream that I'll do whenever we get 3,000 watch time hours. Because charity streams are so much fun to participate in. And it's amazing that we've exceeded the goal by 20%.
Yeah.
As
Hello,
a,
sorry, I didn't see you there in chat. It
as
says
a community.
that you got the goal. Yeah, it's awesome. I haven't really been following anything with the charity stream. I was on a little bit yesterday and today, but what's I'm trying to think how to word this where it makes sense. What's the time frame right now? Is this like the 30-hour mark, or like how much longer is there to go?
I'll check.
Or because like if they already got to the goal, that's awesome. Because especially if there's like another 20 hours to go. You know?
I'll check and you keep. No, sorry,
Blah, blah,
I'll
blah,
check.
blah, blah.
Sorry, I'll check and you keep talking.
Okie dokie. I say CMS can sell them, make money. Yeah, CMFs. I don't know. Do people scalp those? I guess people scalp everything Lego too. Not as bad as Pokemon, but I remember when like Skylanders was a thing and everybody was scalping Skylanders, and it was like, come on, man. But I guess it makes sense, I don't know. Maybe I should get into that, but I probably shouldn't because, yeah.
Back in my day, I remember.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like the final show is going to be Cool Han, Luke Brix's regular Sunday show. And I guess the event is going to end whenever they decide to end. They don't end at the same time every week.
Cool.
But they always start at the same time every week.
It's P-Boy. Yeah, I'm not calling you that anymore. That was a mistake.
And speaking of event organizers, hey, Ken.
Hello there. Selling 20 cents above retail price. Now that's good marketing.
Because
I'm going to make 20 cents on this furry CMF. Wow. I'm going to be rich.
because Ken is going live for 2 hours after this.
Nice. I need to go to bed because I got work in the morning, but I'll stay up for another hour or two. Work. Honestly, like, I don't understand why people enjoy selling stuff on Amazon or eBay or Mercari or whatever. They all take such a huge cut, and it's like, if you offer free shipping, guess what? You had to pay for it. So it's like, you could sell a minifigure that you bought at Walmart, let's say, for $5. I don't know what tax on that would be, so we'll just say it's an even $5. And then you go on eBay and you sell it for $8. Well, guess what? Because of the having to pay shipping and the fee that they take, you probably only make $5. So it's like, what's the point? Maybe you make $6, so $1, a net profit of $1. Whoop-de flippin' do. So I guess when it comes to like Pokemon cards, especially, though, people aren't selling them for like a few dollars more than retail. They're jacking up the price to like an extra $100 or whatever, huh? People did that with the gingerbread AT-AT. They were selling it for like $200.
And that's why Lego sellers are more tempted to sell on Bricklink than eBay, because Bricklink charges 3% commission. eBay, which is Feebay, charges 20% commission.
eBay, that's a good one. Yeah, I like Mercari. They take like a 10% cut, I think. But you got to pay for shipping if you offer free shipping, and nobody buys anything if it's not free shipping. I swear, it's like you could literally sell something for $10 and have $5 shipping. No one will buy it, but you can sell it for $15 in free shipping, and everybody wants it. It's like, guys, it's the same price, but free shipping just makes it look magical.
Yeah.
Magic. People don't have it. I think kids will get sets for the charity. That's another good question. I guess really kind of goes back to what my question was, where what sets are they buying them? Because if they buy a whole bunch of like expensive, like $40 sets or something, that's not going to go as far as like if everybody gets the $10 Mandalorian speeder bike, for an example. You could get a lot of Mandalorian speeder bikes for $1,000 plus, you know, or with $1,000 plus.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they've answered those questions somewhere on someone's stream once before.
Yeah.
And who knows,
maybe points too.
and who knows, maybe AI can comb for information like that. Just have to ask.
I don't like AI.
With Chat GPT and Google Gemini.
I don't touch that crap.
That's why you just have to ask them questions. No one gets offended at AI for giving you an answer. People get upset when people use AI for art.
Yeah, that's garbage.
But no one.
I don't care too much.
But no one gets upset when Google Gemini combs through a bunch of Wikipedia articles to give you dot point answers. So
I mean, yeah, that bugs me about AI and Chat GPT and all that crap, is how people just use it to like summarize something, and it's like not everything it gets is accurate, and it's like you gotta read and learn stuff. You can't just ask Chat GPT basically to do your essays for you.
Yeah,
People are literally using it to graduate school, and so I'm like, these are going to be our future doctors and lawyers and whatever, and it's like they're not actually learning this crap. They're just reading what the AI tells them.
That's why you got to find verified sources and peer-reviewed articles.
Oh, people use it for Star Wars too, which in this case that's just for fun. But it gets stuff from like Wikipedia, and a lot of the stuff on Wikipedia is actually inaccurate or outdated or non-canon. So it's like you're getting it wrong. Someone like me who's a big nerd will be like, "Oh no, that's actually Legends content." But if you don't know, you don't know. And so if you read it off of ChatGPT because it doesn't know, you'll be confused.
Yeah, because if you go to Wikipedia, there's a whole bunch of stuff that Star Wars fans just made up.
Or it's Legends and Legends.
Like how they have entire paragraphs of character bios for characters that appeared on screen for 2 seconds.
Yep.
Why?
Some of it's headcanon too, yeah, like you were saying.
Why are they spamming the word Lego?
I don't know, but if you keep spamming, I'm going to put you in timeout. We don't spam here, please. Oh, but this one has a question mark. Lego? Yes. Lego? Yes. If you keep spamming, I'll put you in timeout. Please don't spam. I'll be bad cop tonight.
I'll be bad cop too, because thanks for the shield.
Oh yeah, you can put people in timeout too, but only on YouTube. I can do it straight from here on StreamYard. I think. I don't actually know.
You should be able to, Scott.
Yeah, because I can't highlight comments. I think that's why.
Yeah, I'll give him a chance. Got to be friendly, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to give Grace.
Grace? I hardly know her. No. I'm tired.
I don't know. What do you want to do today?
We stole a balloon. What did you build on your stream today, Mail?
I built bags 4 and 5 of the friends that I'm building, which is why people should subscribe to me so that they get notified whenever I go live, and then you'll be able to see what
I
I'm
don't
doing.
know. I kind of disagree right now. If you're building a friend set, people should unsub. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I hate Lego Friends though. So
yeah, well, that's because you're not a city builder. If the Lego City theme still made, if the Lego City theme still made good buildings, I wouldn't be buying Friends, because the city sets they have better colors, but their buildings are crap.
Sounds like Star Wars.
Well, if you want to make that argument about Star Wars, you can make that double times argument about the Marvel theme. I'll go check.
What time is it? It's only 10:43 for me, but I had a long day today, and I gotta go to work in the morning. So,
Ken.
Church.
The only Ken, Ken, I keep all of the accessories and the hair pieces for the mini dolls, and then I don't do anything else with them. I
eat mini dolls.
Yeah, I used to have someone who I could ship off all of my extras to, but they're not as active in the community anymore.
Sounds really wrong to say strip off for an entire mini dolls.
No, ship off. Ship off.
Oh, I thought you said strip off, like you were like parting them and like I'll keep their hair and throw them away. I don't like mini dolls; they're gross.
Your mind went wandering there.
It's late. So. It's about that time. It's Valentine's Day night, right? It's about that time. A lot of people are getting it on right now. I guarantee it.
Oh, is it still Valentine's Day for any of you guys?
Yeah, for me. Got another hour and 20 6 minutes. So
You see, I know someone whose birthday is on Valentine's Day, so I DM'd them happy birthday and happy Valentine's Day.
nice.
And I did that at 11:30 p.m. yesterday when it was still Valentine's Day for me. So I could feel right saying happy Valentine's Day.
Happy birthday. Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Happy birthday to you. I love you. You look like a sweetheart. And you smell like one too.
Wow.
You know, something that's kind of funny is if you're a November baby, chances are you were conceived on Valentine's Day. Just saying. 9 months later. I mean, probably like within that midweek of November. Like if you were born November 1st, like no. But like if you were born on like November 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, something like that, you were probably conceived on Valentine's Day. So congratulations.
Yeah, imagine all the people whose birthday is the week of Thanksgiving.
Well, Thanksgiving changes.
Yeah, because but there's always that 1 week. There's always that 1 week span of whenever it is.
Yeah. But
Because can't Thanksgiving go? Because hasn't the earliest for Thanksgiving been the 20th and the latest been the 27th?
I mean, maybe, I don't know. It's the last Thursday of November, so
Yeah.
And you know how it goes.
Yeah, because it's just like how the Super Bowl is normally the Sunday night before Valentine's Day, but sometimes it's the week, but sometimes it's after Valentine's Day, and next year, because Valentine's Day is a Sunday.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be on Super Bowl, right?
Well, and because it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same day. So that means I'm gonna say to my friend, "Happy birthday, happy Valentine's Day, and happy Super Bowl Sunday."
That's cool.
Yeah, but anyway, that was my spiel about the dates. What does this day mean to you guys?
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Your girls were born before and the week after. That's cool. So you have kids, I guess, and they were born in November. That's cool.
Yeah, I was born at the end of April.
So you're saying it was Valentine's Day? No, I'm joking.
Nah, at that point it's too late.
I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my father was born 2 weeks before I was.
I know what you mean, but that confused me for a
second.
Yeah,
you see what I did there?
I was like, what? Oh, duh. But
Hold up. Wait a
probably
minute.
what, like a 30-year gap or something?
Well,
Same
I was
number.
born in 2001. He was born in 64, so that's a 37-year gap.
Wow.
Yeah, my parents are late boomers, early X's. So compared to everyone else, I went to school with, they were either, or a lot of them were exennials. Do you know what? I'm not sure how many people know the phrase exennial.
Can't say I do.
Well, you'll like this, Sky. Exennials were born when the original trilogy were it was in theaters. Mm,
In the 80s. Actually, I guess the first movie was before the 80s, huh?
Yeah, 77 to 83.
I'm thinking of Empire.
77 to 83.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't France or somewhere still doing live executions when I want to say it was the first Star Wars movie first came out.
77.
It's crazy to think.
And it's 4:20.
What's 420?
It's 4:20 p.m.
Oh. Womp womp. But yeah, I don't like Lego Friends. So I've joked about this before on BNC where I'm like, if Lego ever decides, hey, we're gonna put a mini doll from Friends, like, but as a Star Wars character, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Like if we get like a stormtrooper that's like a mini doll, I'm gonna just have a brain aneurysm and die right on the spot.
Guys, hide the Star Wars mini dolls.
That if there's ever a mini doll Star Wars character, that's it.
So to answer someone's question earlier, I'm now at 168 subscribers, been growing steadily, at least a couple subscribers a week, ever since did the Brick Crawl raid train with some people.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
I
because
lose a sub every week now. It's great.
because I think in the past in the past month, because we did the Brick Crawl after my 24-hour stream, I think I've gained now 50 subscribers in a month.
Nice.
Part of that's due to streaming vertically. The other half is finding more friends to talk to.
To respond to you growing.
Hooray! Thank you.
Congratulations. That's awesome, dude.
Because the Building and Chatting podcast coming up on 200 subscribers.
Yeah. So guys, if you're not subbed, please sub. We're almost at 200. So close, so close. Bro, it's not that serious. Are you talking about the mini dolls? It absolutely is. If mini dolls make their way to Star Wars, I'm done. That's it.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like I know someone who says if they bring back the classic space theme, they're gonna quit the hobby.
Wouldn't that be a good thing? I guess not, because then it would kind of crap on the value of the old ones, huh?
Well, it's not just that. I think they like the aesthetic of classic space so much that they don't want Lego to ruin it with new pieces. That's why I like the Neo classic space sets, because when they made the new Galaxy Explorer and Blacktron Renegade, they didn't just re-release it. They used new pieces to make them bigger and more detailed.
Nice.
That's why if they come out with something like one of the galactic sets from Space Police, or one of the Entron ships, or maybe the Deep Freeze Defender from Ice Planet, if they turn that into a series, I'm going to collect that like I'm collecting the Icons Formula 1 cars.
I want them to stop making Lego Star Wars. End my suffering. But we got till 2032, and they'll probably renew the license. They'd be stupid not to.
Yeah, well, didn't they? Well, I thought. Well, I remember saying on my stream like a couple years ago, oh, what if Lego doesn't renew their license because they renewed it in 2024 or something?
I can't remember. I think the last time they renewed it was 2020 or 2021, something like that.
Well, I remember people talking about how the license expired, and that was only a couple years ago.
It was expiring, and then they renewed it. I think they only can renew it for like 6 or 8 years or something like that. But the next time it will expire, quotation, is 2032.
And when I say a couple years, I actually mean 2 years, because that's what a couple is.
Well, yeah, a couple is 2, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember doing a stream freaking out how, oh no, what if LEGO doesn't renew the license?
Oh, that'd be so nice.
And then people were saying it happens. LEGO renews the license every now and then.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's only like 5 years, but I'm pretty sure they can renew it for a good while. Because like right now, it's 2026. We just started the new year, and we had to wait until 2032 for them to have to either renew the license or can Lego Star Wars. Because I guess theoretically they could stop making sets, and there could be no sets next year. But they're not going to do that because money.
Yeah, because because I don't think LEGO would ever get rid of the Star Wars license. But if push comes to shove, and either the license gets too expensive or for whatever reason the sets stop selling because of the new generation of kids isn't as interested in certain things and they all want to watch a brain rot on social media instead. The worst I could see happening is LEGO changing it from an exclusive license to a non-exclusive license.
Yeah. I feel like your best bet is a different company would have to buy them out, essentially. Like, hey, we're offering more money for the license.
Yeah.
And Lucasfilm would be like, okay, but like Megablox isn't going to do that.
Well, what any person who licenses something out, that's what they want. A bidding.
Well, yeah. If Lego's giving them like, I don't know, like basically $1 million and someone else is offering $2 million, they're going to take the $2 million.
And most likely, because Lego is the bigger company, they'll match.
Lego has a monopoly on that. Rightfully so, though. They're the best company for the job.
They'll lowball someone for the license, thinking no one else wants it. But then when someone else bids higher, they'll match the bid and offer more on it, and or give them more control in a merchandise contract or whatever.
That's why I'm a big hypocrite, because I hate like Brickcraft and Mega Block and all that, but it's like it's actually good that there's some competition out there because it makes Lego have to do better. Like if these other companies start doing better, Lego has to step up. And if these other companies try to buy these IPs and themes, then Lego has to, so it's kind of actually a good thing to have competition.
Yeah, because I hear people doing stuff with Fantasy and Lumi bricks all the time. Mm-hmm. I don't care about those sets. I don't need to watch them doing stuff with those sets, but I'm glad those sets exist.
Yeah.
Because it's just like how I don't watch Star Wars, but I respect it for the impact it's made on Hollywood and the people who can enjoy it, despite the fact that Disney alienated a lot of the fan base. And
isn't it great?
Isn't it great that AI is just doing everything and Disney's just doing everything, and Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Richard Branson and the leader of OpenAI, Nvidia, and Oracle are doing everything, and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is just doing everything. Isn't it great?
Getting a little political here, huh?
But that's how the money so I was going to say that's how the money goes round. No, that's how the world goes round.
Well, I think money is what makes the world spin. for a lot of people. So
exactly. Without that economy, the world would be a different place and not necessarily for the better.
yeah.
I like the Blacktron as well. I grew up with the Blacktron 2 sets that I inherited from my older half brother, and when they made that neoclassic Blacktron cruiser, which was for Blacktron 1, I started developing more of an appreciation for the first sets.
Nice.
Because I always have nostalgia for the Blacktron 2 minifigures, and a lot of people say that they are worse. But I don't know. I do like having the trans neon green visor. You know, that's a pretty cool piece.
It's a nice piece, yeah.
To all of the people who say that, oh wow, it's so cool that the one astronauts have the all black suit, and I'm like, well, yeah, okay, but is that any less cooler than a trans neon green visor?
Yeah. What could be cooler? I'm nostalgic for the old Mars mission sets, even though they're kind of bad. But
Yeah,
like,
they are
I
kind
love
of
them.
bad. I have nostalgia for one of them as well.
They're so gorgeous, like all of them. And so it's like, if I ever become a millionaire, like, you know, those memes where it's like, if I win the lottery, I won't tell anybody, but there'll be signs. That's me. It's like, if I ever win the lottery or some crap like that, I don't care. I'm buying every single Lego Mars mission set, even if it's like $800 for like a brand new rocket sealed. I'm buying them. You know,
Yeah,
all
if
brand
I
new.
yeah, because you feel the same. You feel that way about Mars mission. The way I would feel. This might be a weird thing to say, but the way I feel about insectoids.
Really?
Yeah, I think insectoids is one of those space themes that people don't talk about a lot.
People
But
forgot it existed. You
but
show
has-
them and they're like, "Whoa, I forgot that even was a thing."
yeah, but has surprisingly good builds because it's these weird. Because the premise of it was that they're astronauts on an
Mhm.
insect, or on a planet where the inhabitants are insect-like, and they're like 10 times bigger
Yep.
than the astronauts themselves. So they had to design their craft to look like an insect. So you have one.
What year is that
like-
theme from?
So you have it's from the late 90s.
Okay, so I was probably just being born then, because I was born in 1999. I'm like 7, and so. But
you're like 7.
when did Mars Mission come out? That was
Mars Mission came out in 2007.
7. Okay, that explains why I liked it then, because when I was 7, it came out.
Yeah. I got all of the good stuff, and when my parents thought I was old enough to start playing for it, to start playing with it, I was playing with Duplo at kindergarten before I played with the system at home.
Nice. What Bounty, what Lego theme are you like super nostalgic for? That doesn't exist anymore. You can't say Ninjago 15 flipping years.
I wouldn't say Ninjago. It still exists.
I mean, I guess you could be nostalgic for like season 1 sets and stuff, but it needs to be a theme that's discontinued.
Well, I do have one, and it's definitely not around anymore. Oh wait, give me 1 second. But
Elf. Like Elf, right?
I would say Alien Conquest.
Alien Conquest. That's cool how all 3 of us picked a space theme that's not just like Star Wars or classic space, but like, and they're all so similar. They all kind of feed off of each other the way like they were designed.
Well, it's just that theme for me was just nice.
That was a pretty fun theme. I didn't care for it because it kind of was like this is what's replacing Mars Mission. But
Yeah, I know people. I know there are
hello,
people.
just Ninjago. Sorry, what?
I know there are people in chat that like the Alien Conquest. See, so that's a scale of about 15 years of sets. In my choice, Insectoids came out in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
Sky's Choice Mars Mission came out in 2007. A Bounty's Choice Alien Conquest came out in 2011 and was retired before a Galaxy Squad came out.
Yeah, I also liked Space Police. I'm not super nostalgic for it, but I thought it was a fun premise.
Space Police goes back to '89. So which era are you talking about?
Wait, was there more than one Space Police theme?
Yeah, there's
There
three.
was?
There's
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's
Whichever
three.
one had the pimp guy. I
So-
think that was the newest one.
So the one when you were born.
No, because I was like a kid. I remember going
Yeah.
to Toys R Us one day and seeing
Exactly.
it, and I was like, "Hey, this is cool."
Yeah, well, we were born. We were born after Space Police 2, but before Space Police 3.
I didn't know there was a difference, or rather, that there was multiple Space Police. I thought there was just the one.
Yeah, because I think I want to say, I want to say Space Police 2 was sold until 1994, and so there was and then Space Police 3 came out in. Actually, I'm going to go to Brickset and see when that came out.
Are they literally all just called Space Police? Because that's kind of lame that Lego would have different themes but have the same name for them.
Well, Space Police 1 and 2 were just part of the Legoland. And sorry, Space Police 1 was under the Legoland theme, and Space Police 2 was under the system theme.
Okay, so that's how it got away with it. Yeah. So then 3, I guess, the one that wasn't either of those.
Space Police 3 by the Lego Group on the box was Space Police.
Yeah.
In the same way that the Mars mission was its own theme.
Mm-hmm. So they did away with system.
Because when they got rid of the system branding and they switched to the town sets being world city and then city, which was around the time of the Island Extreme Stunts sets.
Yeah.
That's when they got rid of the system. So Life on Mars was under the system theme. The system name on the left side of the box, a logo for Life on Mars on the right side of the box. And then Mars Mission had the word spelt out, Mars Mission, on the left side of the box.
Yeah. That's crazy. There's too much to remember.
But I can remember all of that.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. Okay. So Space Police 3 came out in 2009.
Okay, that makes sense.
I guess they waited until Mars Mission. Well, I guess they did that the year after the second wave of Mars Mission.
Mars Mission had a really good second wave, in my opinion. They really upped the ante with like those holographic, like shiny stickers and the alien commanders. And I can't remember what the set was called, but there was one where it was like, hey, it can be powered with a motor, and it had like treads. Like it was pretty cool. I never had the motor as a kid, so I wasn't able to like actually test it out, but I remember thinking the build itself was really cool.
Yeah. So the Space Police 3 sets, the top of the box had spelled out Space Police.
Okay. I also like the Power Miners. That was a cool theme.
Yeah. And that was and that was after the system theme. So power miners would have been spelled out at the top of the box.
Yeah, the green and orange Power Miner sets.
Yeah.
However,
I like
the
Power
rock,
Miners.
however, the rock Raiders sets that came out in the late 90s would have been under the system with the Rock Raiders logo at the top right of the box.
Power Miners was Rock Raiders, but like 2.0, right?
Well, in the same way that World City was Town 2.0 and City was just a rebrand of World City.
True.
I'm not sure how many people even know about the World City theme these days.
Not many.
Do you?
Maybe a tiny bit. I couldn't like tell you like a lot of stuff, but I could probably be like, oh yeah, I've seen that as a kid. I remember that in like an old magazine or something, you know.
Yeah, probably. Because I started collecting Lego when they rebranded World City to City. But World City was the last theme to have the 9-volt. Actually, no. No, technically there was a factory set that had a 9-volt train. But the World City theme was the last set to have 9-volt train sets with track.
Yeah. There was some cool trains and stuff back in the day. I mean, the new ones are cool too, but because I know you like trains, so like, what's your favorite Lego train?
Or if you watched the Golden Age of Lego Part 7 on my channel on Friday night, you'll know.
Okay.
The Metro Liner.
Are they still making any like new anything with trains, or are they just continuing to use the same track pieces and wheels and motors? Like, have they come up with anything like crazy new lately? Does that make sense?
Well, they switched from power functions to powered up in 2018, switching from the infrared to a Bluetooth connection.
Oh, that's cool. Because like I remember I got into trains for a tiny bit. I had whatever that red city train was called.
From 2010, the passenger train.
Yes. And I remember wanting to get a whole bunch of tracks, and there was this one track I found on eBay. I didn't buy it, but it was like a two-way track, so like a crossroad. And I was like, why doesn't Lego sell this anymore? I'm like, do you know why they got rid of those or stopped selling them?
I think it's because they didn't sell well.
That's such a cool idea, though, being able to like cross tracks, you know.
Well, are you talking about an X crossing or the double crossover tracks?
It looked like a plus. So
yes,
probably the X.
Yeah, so an X crossing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They stopped doing that when they switched from 9-volt trains to RC trains.
Is it because like if it ran over it too fast it could like derail or what?
No, I think it's because it didn't sell well.
Oh. That makes sense.
Much like how the double crossover for the RC trains it didn't sell well. Although they kept that on shelves when they switched to power functions, and I have 2 of those. But so they were on shelves for a while, but I think that's because they didn't make many, so they sat around in warehouses.
Yeah. So I just had a crazy dumb idea.
That's why they're so
curious. What's your opinion?
That's why they're so expensive now. Those crossovers can be sold for.
Yeah.
I've seen people selling them for over $200.
Dang.
The double crossover.
So I just had a crazy dumb idea, changing the subject a little bit. What would your opinion be if we get a smart play train?
With
a smart brick. Do you think it'd be good?
If it's a cargo train, I'll still buy it.
I mean, it might be fun where it's like when it stops, it makes like noises and like maybe like when it like makes it to the passenger pickup. I don't know what that thing is
Well,
called.
they have color sensor technology that makes sounds
Yeah,
and changes and reverses the polarity of motors, etc. In
might be cool.
Duplo trains they're selling right now. There's a
Really?
sensor underneath the Duplo train motor that sees a different color. So one color turns off and turns off some lights. Another one is for sound. Another one is to stop the train. Another one is to reverse the train. And there's some other stuff. And it's all with a color sensor that it sees it, and there's I'm guessing a microchip inside of there, which acts as a command to either reverse the polarity or convert it to light energy, etc.
Nice.
And yeah, I wish that they would implement some of that technology with the system trains, because wouldn't it be cool if they made a powered up motor with a color sensor at the bottom, so
Yes.
you could put a red 2x6 tile on a piece of train track, and the color sensor underneath tells it to stop the train. You can buy one of the railway station sets, put a 2x6 red tile on the track, and the color sensor tells it to stop the train at the station. And then if for one reason they decide to incorporate smart bricks, combine smart bricks with the Duplo train technology, stop the train at the station, makes the sound with the smart brick. Like the brakes coming on, it stops and the train goes.
No, that actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, because
if
like
LEGO did that.
with the Star Wars theme, they go pew pew with a vehicle stop and go.
8-bit Imperial March for 4 seconds. Let's go. We're so spoiled.
Yeah. Or so does the smart bricks have the sound of the blasters?
Nope. It's all cheap, fake sounding filler sounds instead of actually authentic Star Wars sounds. But you know, the idiots at LAN were like, authentic R2? It's like, shut the f up. You dumb prick.
Does it even have the sound of the lightsaber blades?
I don't think so. I think the only thing that maybe you could say is Star Wars was the 8-bit Imperial March.
Like, those are the two most iconic sounds.
I hope, maybe the lightsabers will sound kind of like a lightsaber, but it's not actually going to be an actual authentic sound, because only the best is good enough, and they can't afford to pay for an additional license fee. I'm assuming it has to do with copyright or something. I don't know. That's just my theory.
See, I don't buy that. I just think Lego was being lazy. Why? Like, you can't copyright a sound effect. You can
technically you can. You know, YouTube does it all the time. You got to be careful. You got to pay additional license fees, right, or fees for sounds, because it would be sounds straight out of like the movies. And if you use those sounds, it would be like as considered like copyright.
But like in an editing software, well, the reason why people don't use those authentic sounds when they're doing like a stop motion for a lightsaber battle is because they're just using whatever sound effect is in their editing program.
But also, you're not selling the video. There's a difference when it comes to copyright. There's differences of how, right? Like selling a product versus just making a YouTube video. you know. And in this case, because Lego is selling it, if they were using actual Star Wars sounds, they would have to pay Lucasfilm more money to have the rights to be able to sell them. I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I might be pulling crap out of my butt.
Yeah, which is why I don't buy that, but I'll wait until someone proves you right.
I might be half right. I might be completely
Yeah.
wrong.
Well, it's kind of like how people always say that Lego can't do Star Wars CMFs because of a licensing agreement, even though people have said that's
true.
That's not 100% right. Because
I don't know if I would want Lego to make a CMS series for Star Wars. They'd probably do such a shit job.
Because the copium answer is there's a licensing thing saying they're not. But the cynical thing is that Lego is greedy.
If Lego is greedy, they should be on the 20th series of Star Wars minifigures, but they won't. Because they would sell like hotcakes. Even if they were awful.
Yeah, I mean, they could have changed, or Lucasfilm could have sold the license to someone else at the end of the prequels trilogy. But when the prequels trilogy was coming out, Lego made the 3-packs of Star Wars minifigs.
Oh, those are so good. I don't know why they got rid of those.
Maybe due to licensing, or maybe they came out with the battle packs afterwards. But I don't remember when the last of those 3-packs were made and the first battle pack was.
The first. Do you mean like when battle packs made a comeback? Because battle packs disappeared for a while, but battle packs have been around since like 2007.
Okay, so Lego came out with Star Wars battle packs in 2007.
I think wasn't that the very first battle packs was the Battle Droid battle pack and the Clone battle pack. I think it was 2007.
Well, I thought that Clone Trooper was 2008.
Maybe it was 2008. I can't fully remember.
To coincide with the Clone Wars movie that George Lucas said wasn't canon, but according to people throughout the 48-hour stream, Disney said it is canon.
Well, this battle pack would have been based off of Episode 3 because it was with Kashyyyk, like the box art. Well, and then the next year was your favorite Imperial battle pack, the drop ship, and then to go against it, the Rebel Speeder. I remember when we got 2 battle packs and they went against each other.
Yeah. So Liam, I'm specifically talking about the Star Wars theme. Because Lego has been making battle packs.
Yeah, I'm talking about Star Wars battle packs.
Because Lego's been making battle packs for Castle, Town, and Space since the mid-'80s.
Yes. When I talk about battle packs, I'm talking about Star Wars because that's all I ever talk about, right? I'm gonna look it up.
Well, I'm gonna look it up as well. But maybe not what you're trying to
and
say.
I was hoping that I would get the gold free PO, but I didn't. It's just Battle Droid Battle Pack.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's 2007, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not really doing anything because I'm done. I finished already.
Oh, congratulations! Sorry, I've just been waffling on about crap.
I finished like a few minutes ago, and I was just letting you all talk.
Yeah, so the Droids Battle Pack came out in 2007, which would have been the first.
Yep, that and the Clone one to go with it. I don't know which one, in terms of set number, comes first. I think it's the Battle Droid Battle Pack. So that would give it the title of the very first ever Battle Pack for Star Wars. And right now, the last one would be the newest one, which was the Siege of Mandalore. I think there's like 50 battle packs, something like that in total now for Star Wars. What are your thoughts on the set? Let's see it.
I'm
gonna
just
zoom you
gonna
in for a minute.
real quick.
Zoop. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can show it off. So what is that? Is that a spinner?
It is a spinner.
Okay.
I just put my man on top, this guy on top, but you would just.
Wow. So cool. Who would have known that a spinner can spin?
And then this is the rest of the set right here.
Looks like a skeleton cat. Like a cat skull. Pretty cool though. I see you got those ugly stickers on there.
Just those two. That's the only stickers.
No.
Everything
Well, at
else
least
is.
black always looks good because black matches. Is that guy a ghost?
Morrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the ghost arc where Cole became a ghost?
No, this is later in the show, but Morrow comes back. He was the villain in season 5, but he comes back in the new Dragons Rising stuff. So,
Gotcha.
and I haven't seen up to this part, but I just thought this set was cool. This was originally $40, but I got this on sale for like $25. So
Nice.
it's $25 for 6 minifigures is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the minifigure packs with the 3 were all from the year 2000.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the newer ones from like I want to say it was 2021 or 22.
No, I'm talking about the old ones with the yellow heads.
Oh.
They also
I wouldn't know about that.
They came on those stands with the trading cards that they ended up using for those NBA minifigure 3 packs.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the more recent, like I think it was 22. I could be wrong, but there was like the clone. I can't remember what it was called, and then the defense on Hoff or something like that. Those are really cool.
Oh yeah, the blister packs.
Lego should have kept making those, but they decided not to, and they were always sold out. So it was like clearly people wanted them.
Yeah. So
just whenever we want something, Lego does the opposite. I swear.
Yeah, because back in 2000 they made the battle droids with Commander, Chewbacca, and 2 biker scouts, a Luke, Han, and Boba, and another one with Palpatine, Maul, and Vader.
I never got any of those, but man, are they cool. And they all have the chrome lightsabers. I love chrome lightsabers.
So it only says the year they were released. So I guess Brickset doesn't have the information about when they were retired. But I'm guessing they would have been on shelves for at least until when Attack of the Clones came out.
I don't know. Lego, well, actually, it's more recent that Lego cans a set within like the first year, huh? So, yeah, they were probably on shelves for a year or two. But
because
is it possible that they only sold the ones that they made and then they didn't make more after that?
I would have an answer to that if Brickset had that information.
True, that makes a lot of sense.
Because I would not expect that those 3 packs from 2000 would have still been on shelves when Revenge of the Sith came out.
Man, but if Lego revisited that idea now, they would be amazing.
Because no one, because I think people would much rather prefer to get 3 minifigures for $10 instead of 4 minifigures with a crappy build no one really cares about for $22.
I guarantee flipping to you, if Lego brought back that idea, it would be like $30 for 2 or some crap like that. They would up the price drastically and give us less. Or it would be like you had to buy both to get all 4 or something.
Well, Sky, they're not going to do that idea because they're already upcharging with the battle packs.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Not too bad. Like the
Yeah.
super battle packs, they killed that idea because they got greedy. But regular battle packs, like the Siege of Mandalore, it's not too bad. It's $3 more than what it should be. But people say that has to do with the tariffs and crap. I don't really buy it because even if all that gets resolved in the next year or two, Lego's going to keep the prices up. If anything, they're going to go up. We'll probably see $25 battle packs within the next year or two.
Yeah, because not only do people complain about the prices of those, people also complain about the minifigure distribution.
Yep. Minifigures could have been really good with this one, but they decided to still use helmet holes and now give Mandalorians silver visors. I need to stop opening my mouth because I don't know if you guys remember, but I said on BNC before the battle pack was even revealed through rumors, I was like, Lego's really good about not messing up Mandalorians, and then they mess up Mandalorians. I need to keep my mouth shut.
That battle pack with the 4 Mandalorians was really good.
Yes. But literally, like, every time I say something, Lego then's like, oh, is that a challenge? I say they can't mess up Mandalorians, and guess what? They found a way by giving them silver visors.
But you know why that battle pack was so good?
The one from 2019?
Yeah, you know why that was so good?
There's a lot of reasons, really, but because it was like $15, right?
No, I'm not.
Actually,
I'm
I think it was 20.
I'm not even talking about the price when it was actually a fair price.
Is it because of the capes?
No, it's not. It's not. Nothing to do with the details of the minifigures.
I don't know.
It's to deal with the fact that they were all Mandalorians.
That's true. Imagine that in a battle pack, and it's all of just the one thing you want.
Yeah, because it's like when if you got a droid, a carrier, the only thing you should want in there are droids.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Yeah,
almost every battle pack, even the really good ones, have that one minifigure that you just like. This is stupid,
Yeah, because it's like because it's like when they try to mix whatever the red Stormies are with the elite Praetorian guards. No, well, what are the red Stormings?
the Praetorian guards. Or you don't
No.
know the.
I'm talking about the ones that have the recolors of the Stormtrooper helmets, but it's in red.
The Final Order, like from The Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker.
Let me look. Lego Final Order.
Because if you're talking about the Final Order, those basically First Order Stormtroopers, but red. But they were from the Final Order, which was Palpatine's secret.
Yeah, they're the final order.
Yeah, and they threw in that stupid officer guy, which is like kind of cool. But it's like if you want to army build this, now you're gonna have a bunch of these dummies.
Yeah, exactly. Because people were complaining about you get two Praetorian guards, you get one Final Order trooper, and you get one Imperial officer or whatever.
Yeah,
like
the rocket troopers, and then one of the actual troopers, and then an officer. No, honestly, I think the worst is when we get named characters, though, like the Clones and Jedi battle pack, where it's like Barasafi and Ki-Adi-Mundi, and then those two gorgeous clones. It's like, no. So now if people army build this, they're gonna have a bunch of Barasafis, and I don't know.
Yeah, because it's so because a battle pack is supposed to be for army builders. You can't army build Han Solo over and over and over again.
Well, you can with the 20th anniversary one.
But no one. You're right. No one needs armies of the same character. You need armies of characters who are there as foot soldiers, and no one really cares if they die. Everyone cares when Palpatine dies, because that's a named character. No one cares if the 501st Trooper X9Z021 dies.
Yeah. That's stupid. I don't know. I've never, even when battle packs were cheaper, I've only ever bought one of every battle pack. I'm the proud owner of one of every single battle pack ever from Star Wars. But that's it. I'm like, even my favorite battle pack, which has all 4 just my favorite Stormtrooper, I only have one of.
So one thing that always sticks out to me, what was that one that had the 2 Jawas, the 1 Tusken Raider, and something else?
Ugh, the Tatooine battle pack. It was like an astromech droid, a Jawa, and a Tusken. Maybe 2 Jawas.
Yeah, I think it would have been one astromech, 2 Jawas, and 1 Tusken Raider. Why not just give us 2 Jawas, 2 Tusken Raiders? No one needs the astromech in there.
That's my argument. Astromechs aren't minifigures, so they cheated in that case, and there was like 3 minifigs.
And with what I was talking about earlier, why not? It should have been 2 Final Order troopers and 2 Praetorian guards. Like in the perfect world, we would get 4 Praetorian guards in 1 pack, 4 Final Order troopers in 1 pack, 4 Jawas in 1 pack, 4 Tusken Raiders.
You're asking for too much.
1 pack. But no, LEGO would never do that.
Did you say you want a name character? They do that still. They haven't done it in a while. I think the last time they did it was Captain or Commander, I forget his title, Vaughn, with the 332nd Troopers. Is it Captain or Commander, Bounty?
Commander Vaughn.
Commander. It's so stupid. Also, LEGO is like, he has a special, unique helmet. It's like, bullshit. All 4 helmets are the same, but you put the little binocular thingies on his helmet and leave the rest with the ugly buttholes.
Yeah. So it's like, I always complain about the minifigure distribution in battle packs on behalf of my friends who collect Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't mind when a battle pack has,
like you said, only the best is good enough. No,
I don't mind when battle packs split it, and it's like two good guys and 2 bad guys. It's if the minifigures suck that I hate it. You know, there's a couple battle packs I hate, like the Tatooine battle pack is a prime example. It's like, who cares? I'm like, who wants to army build Jawas in general? The Tusken Raider's cool. And then they cheated by not even having a 4th fig. But
and it had that crappy side build that looks like a flying piece of poo.
I don't know. I don't criticize battle packs for the builds because they're not really.
Well,
they're just kind of a fun little added thing, right?
But you know what? The great thing about I'll just get the avatar. The great thing about my boy is that it has a decent drop ship, which got remade in the 25th anniversary since.
Actually, both 20th and 25th.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so they realized that this was arguably the best side build for a battle pack ever, and it had a good distribution. You have 1 less of the black stormtroopers compared to the regular white ones. So they had
the shadow troopers.
So they had the shadow trooper to act as a pilot, and they had 3 regular stormtroopers at the back. Like, that's a good distribution.
Yeah, that's a prime example of it's like, yeah, you're still getting mostly what you want, but you also get 1 extra little bonus guy. But like, army building shadow troopers was cool too, and those were when stormtroopers looked good. Like, yeah, sure, they lacked a lot of detail. They didn't even have leg printing, but at least their helmets looked better than nowadays. It's crazy to me how awful stormtroopers look in 2026. Just with the ugly Family Guy fat head stormtrooper.
Yeah, and like, when I think about the peak of minifigure distribution in the battle packs, I think of the Mandalorian battle pack, and I think of the Rebel Trooper per battle pack from the same year that the Clone Trooper and so that a Stormtrooper battle pack came out. because the Stormtrooper Battle Pack had a actually I'd say the Rebel Trooper Battle Pack had a better minifigure distribution and a better build, because that I'm not sure if how often the Rebels used that flyer type speed or whatever, but you went from 3 Stormtroopers in one Shadow Trooper to 4 of the Rebels, all in the same set. To get four Rebels, to get 4 a Mandalorian, that's exactly what all army builders want.
That makes sense to me.
It's not my wallet.
I'm gonna go. So I know you guys are only gonna be on for like 20 more minutes probably, but I'm gonna head out. So have a good one.
All right, man. Good
It's
night.
nice talking about battle packs. So yeah, it's on you now. So
Yeah.
bye,
All right,
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me leave, Google.
Yeah. So, do you have anything to say about what we geeked out about?
I think you all went over the battle pack discussion.
Yeah. So we took the words out of your mouth because we went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, and we've only got about
19.
a few more minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, hopefully we were able to keep a couple viewers awake.
yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do something real quick while we're on.
I'll hold down the fort if anyone says anything in chat. I'm just gaming in the background as well. And Liam, I got a question for you. I got some things to say. Are you still here, Liam?
All right, there we go.
Because I noticed something on your channel. Yeah. So after this stream, I'm gonna raid on over to Brick Dynasty, because they're live afterwards. Okay, yeah. So Liam, you're still here. So you've done 3 live streams now. You did one a month ago when you started, and then you did your 2 yesterday.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because it's like on my subscriptions list, I click on the Liam Brick the Bed channel, and when you open that channel, it defaults to the home page. It says this channel doesn't have any content. But then when you click on the live page, then you're seeing that there's content. So if you wanna keep on doing streams whenever you feel like it, if you're able to upload a channel trailer or whatever, saying that hey, I'm Liam, I like Lego, I do so and so on this channel, blah 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 blah, whatever you want to say. Even a channel trailer helps it feel like you're not just an empty channel. And also, there's ways where on the homepage, and I've taught other people how to do this before. You can edit your homepage to where if you are just a streamer and you don't upload videos or shorts, there's a way to get your streams to be on your homepage. So whenever you have time, I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to help you with that, because I want your channel to grow. You got 55 subscribers now. And yeah, because whenever I see someone where it looks like their channel is empty. I'm like, well, if they do so and so, and if they edit this and that on YouTube Studio, then they can give the bigger impression that their channel is busy enough, and that's more attractive to new subscribers. Because I open some people's channels and I'm like, whoa, did they delete everything? But then I have to click on the other tabs to see, yeah, they have done stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, let me go to the Building and Chatting podcast. When I open that, it comes up. So you got at the top of your homepage whenever you're live. Then you got the For You, which I guess is whatever the algorithm thinks someone might like. Then you got the channel list of people who appear on the Building and Chatting podcast, which I actually have a suggestion for you, Belgian.
Okay.
With your our channels list at the bottom, you might want to reorganize the order of it so that when you scroll to it, you got the Bounty Hunter live channel on the furthest left. Keep Skyren's channel where he is at the second to left, and then put mine to the right of Skyren.
Okay.
Because like when I put out the community post telling my viewers, hey, I'm live on the Building and Chatting a podcast, and they don't know who that channel is, but they decide to click on it and see what's going on, and then they scroll down on your homepage and see, and Mayo Hosco channel is associated with it, because when I go to that, I have to click on the right arrow to get to Ming, because I'm the last channel that you added to that.
Okay.
Yeah. See, so hopefully people get the impression that I know a thing or two about YouTube Studio. And I'm actually going to take a social media class this year at grad school, which I think has to do with stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm always happy to help people with that stuff, because I feel like it's important to help others succeed where I have succeeded myself. Because we're all in this together, right?
Yeah. Yep. We are. But I built the set and everything, and now I'm just like, I don't really know what to talk about. Kind of just, but mainly just that we'll have a lot more coming up. But this is my final part of the charity stream. Like after this, I'm done for. I don't have no more parts in this, so. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun while we were doing it, and I'm glad everyone came on and enjoyed the stream and the streams that we've done, and glad that everything went well with it.
I think for the war, I want to say, and not everyone's video and not everyone's streams might have gone as swimmingly as they might have wanted, but the important part is that we exceeded the goal to raise money.
Yeah, thank you, Liam.
Yeah,
that's what I tried to do. So
And and after everything I said in the past 10 minutes, I feel holding a class to teach people how they can how to use or how to edit their channels with YouTube Studio. But beforehand, I'll have to teach a class how people can learn how to use StreamYard so that they can then access it to attend the class about how to do stuff with YouTube Studio. That's what I honestly feel like doing.
Yeah. No, it's important to know how to use it.
And there's Brick Dynasty. It has been a crazy ride, and when I've been awake, I've enjoyed it.
It definitely has. But I mean, when you do something like this, it's a lot. But we did it. We got past that threshold. We've pushed forward. And now we're hitting into that final. Literally, for people on the East Coast here, I'm like the first stream on Sunday, so so it's definitely a big thing to do, and I'm glad everyone enjoyed. I'm glad everyone has enjoyed like all the streams. But yeah, Break Dynasty in a few minutes. But yeah, in a few minutes, Brick Dynasty is taking over from me because he's going to go live here in a few minutes. And after that, we will say goodbye. And then I'm probably going to go to bed. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
And I'm gonna see what Brick Dynasty ends up doing, and then eat dinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because Brick Dynasty normally does interview type streams on Wednesday nights, so it'll be interesting to see what happens next. And I think when Brick Dynasty ends, Kulhan Luke, that's when he's going live again, because that's when he wakes up. Which is so. Let me because you're in the Pacific time, right?
Wait, who?
Ken, because Bounty, you're in Central.
Yeah. Well, hey, Brick Dynasty, you can I know you have your streams next, but after that, hopefully you can get some rest. Oh, he's East Coast. Okay.
Oh, you're East Coast. I don't know why I thought you were Pacific. Maybe some people got their wires crossed. Okay, so you're pulling a true graveyard shift then, Ken.
He is pulling the graveyard shift. That is correct.
Because the show must go on.
I did want to look something up real quick. Everybody, we have. I just checked again. Before we end, we are at $1,210 raised
Nice.
for a charity. So thank you, everybody.
Exceeded the goal by 20%.
Yep.
who knows? Maybe by the end, the goal will be exceeded by 50%.
It's I mean, that's a big goal to reach, so we're very happy that everyone did it. And yeah. So if you really think about it, that's a $1,000 Death Star right there. So not, but yeah, it's that's a lot of money. So thank you, everyone.
Yeah. So so this is the end of Building and Chatting's association with this 48-hour stream.
I mean, Cool Han said he'd invite like some people on for the final show. I might
Yeah.
hop on that tomorrow evening, but
Yeah, because if I'm awake, I want to hop on that because I'm assuming he's going to put out the invite to everyone in that group chat.
yeah, and that's a more reasonable time because that's what like 5:30 Eastern, I believe. So
Yeah, and that well, it starts. So Cool Hard Luke Bricks starts his stream at 5:30 a.m. for me on Monday morning. So I think it starts at 4 p.m. Eastern. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ken.
I have the sheet. I can check real quick.
That's when he normally does his Sunday streams.
EST is 2 p.m. So
going
so
live
that's
earlier.
1 p.m. my time. Alrighty.
I'll have to consult the schedule again. Because for those who don't know, it's available in the Google Doc. Some people have the Google Doc in their descriptions.
Yeah. So 1 p.m. tomorrow. I'll probably be up and be able to join that for sure. We are 3 minutes away from letting Brick Dynasty take over.
And we all live in a yellow submarine.
But yeah. But because it's my final part, just thank you to Cool Han and Brick Dynasty for the opportunity to join you all on this amazing 48-hour charity journey. It's been a great time. I've met so many new and great people, and I hope to do another one again when possible. I will definitely join it if you send me another invite, and if you liked me, then that's great to hear. But we are wrapping it up here in a minute, and then I'll pass it off to one of the, like, I guess, the co-owner of this project for your all's entertainment purposes after me. But it's been a good show. I mean, by 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, that would have been like the 48-hour stream over. Once Cool Hans ends, that's the full stream right there, which is crazy. It's been so long. But yeah, I'm just gonna say, have a good night, everybody. You have some good other shows and enjoy each other's company. And I'll see you all back for more BNC and more stuff later this week on my channels. But in terms of that, in terms of the charity stream, thanks to everyone, and thanks to Thanks to everybody that invited me. I had a
So
lot
when
of fun.
is so before we check out, when is the next Building and Chatting podcast?
Oh, next building and chatting podcast on the channel. It will be next Saturday at 6 p.m. Central. If anyone wants to join that, just hop on over to Building and Chatting podcast. If you're not watching on there, and give a good subscribe, and just check us out. But yeah, thank you everybody. Good night, Ken. I'll talk to you later. I'm passing it over to you now. Bye bye, everybody.
TTYL.